Use Authentisign to Go on your tablet or iPad. Simply log into Paragon as you do on your laptop or PC. Go to Resources. Then select Instanet. Once you're in Instanet, you'll see the Authentisign tab at the top of the toolbar. Once you've selected Authentisign, you'll notice Authentisign to Go has that same user-friendly look. However, there are updated icons. So in this case, I want to start a new signing. Select the new icon. Then you're going to choose what documents you want to send from your transaction. So in this case, we'll use our Maple Ridge property. Now we need to choose our participants in the signing. So in this case, we want to send this over to all of these parties. So we want to include the agent and Sally and Sid seller. Now you'll notice that there are some different roles located underneath their names. One is a remote signer. That means if I'm not with that person, I'm going to send this via email to them. They can open up their email and sign the documents. However, one of the new features is in-person signing. That means I can allow this person to sign with their fingertip. In most all transactions, we're actually with our buyers or sellers, so this provides us the option to allow them to sign using their fingertip. There's also the reviewer role. This allows you to send it to a reviewer, such as an attorney or broker, who can actually review the documents before the client signs them. And then there's the CC role. That's if you want someone else to receive the documents, but they are not going to be signing them. Once we've selected the parties we want to sign, simply select Add. So now we see the participants in the transaction. So we can see that Sally and Sid will be signing and Colleen, the agent, will be reviewing the information. Now because Colleen, the agent, in this scenario is with Sid and Sally, she's actually going to hand over her iPad and they're going to be able to sign with their finger. And that's because they're all together. So what we have to do is just add a little additional information, like we need to know who's going to initiate the signing. So in this case, the host email will be sent to Colleen the agent, and Colleen the agent will use a signing pin to authenticate that she is starting the signing process and handing it over to the client to sign. Once you've added that additional information, simply hit save, and you want to make sure that they are in the proper order. Because remember, we want Sally to sign, then we want Sid to sign, and then we want Colleen to review it. And this ensures we get a fully executed document. The last step, of course, is that we need to pick the documents that they're going to be signing. So I'm going to pick the documents right from our transaction on Maple Ridge, and I'm going to say that we're going to send them the listing agreement, and we're also going to have them sign the data form. So you're going to select the documents that they'll be signing. And now we just have to set up those documents. So we need to design where they're going to be signing. Now what's wonderful about this system is it's going to pre-tag the documents for you. So that eliminates you having to drag a bunch of signature blocks onto the documents, because as you can see, where Sid and Sally here are going to be initialing, it already has signature blocks in place. And that's driven by the roles, because remember, Sid and Sally are our seller. So we picked the seller role. So now it's already pre-tagging the documents where the sellers are to sign. If you need to add additional signatures or initials, simply use the easy drag and drop features to drag and drop those signature blocks anywhere on the document. So if we want to have Sally sign there, we also probably want to have Sid sign there. So we're simply going to click on Sid's seller's name here. And now we're going to use that same user-friendly drag and drop option. Simply maneuver the signature blocks into place. Once you're done, click on the arrow And that's going to finalize where the signatures are, and it's going to send those emails out to the parties. Now we're going to go ahead and finalize and send the invitation. And we're going to go over to our email as the agent. Now remember, that agent is with those clients, so they're simply going to open up their email. They are going to start the signing process by simply clicking on the icon. And it's going to tell you step by step what's going to happen here. Colleen, you have been the designated person to set up the signing for Sally Seller. So now I'm going to click continue, and I'm going to hand my iPad over to Sally Seller. I'm also going to click the Instinet Ink option. That's going to allow Sally Seller to use her fingertip to sign the documents and create an actual signature. Once she signs the iPad with her signature, she now is going to be asked to do her initials. If they mess up, they can simply click on the little arrows. They can start again. And all they're doing is they're actually generating their own signature. Now we want to ensure that they get an email with the fully executed documents at the end, so you, the agent, don't have to run around and supply copies to everyone. So they're going to add in their email address. Now they're going to confirm and accept their signature. And that's going to allow them to start the signing process. All right, so we're also going to set up a password, and that is going to allow us to be able to come back and review information at any time. So after the client signs, they can review the information. They're also going to be asked to agree that it is a legal binding signature, and it's legal and binding in all 50 states, and it does meet the UTA compliancy. After they've gone through these steps, they're simply going to click confirm and accept, and that's going to take them through the signing process. Once they've done that, it's going to open up those documents, and it's going to be a very user-friendly interface. It's going to show them step by step exactly where they're going to need to sign. All they do to initiate the signing process is click Start. It will literally drag them to every single place that they are going to sign or initial. The nice thing here is it's actually foolproof signing. They can't miss a signature, and they can't sign in a wrong place. As you can see right above Sally Seller here, it's actually capturing important information, like it's capturing information on their IP address, when the signing was created and initiated. All of that information is being authenticated behind the scenes in the certificate. From here, they're simply going to click Next, and it's going to drag them to each and every place that they'll need to complete the signing. Once they're all done, they simply select Complete. They can stay and review the documents further or complete it, and now in this case, their portion of the signing has now been complete. The last step is just that PIN that you set up as the agent will need to be entered for authentication, and your party has just completed their signature.